I can't stop smiling. Can you tell? Hi everyone, my name is Lista. I'm from London and I make music. Oh my God, I have a funny story because I think the first time I was doing my research, I booked in Kosovo. And then they had booked me in, and then when I was going through like the hotels, and then I realized, wait a minute, these are different countries. And I feel like everything happened for a reason, because that's when I went back on TikTok and I was looking through and I found Dental Tourism Albania, and I was like, okay, this is in Albania, in Tirana, where I'm trying to go. And then I think I commented on a video, and then I clicked the link in the bio, which took me to WhatsApp, and I texted Marcela and got an immediate response. And from there we started talking teeth, and here we are. Not really, because their response was very prompt. Because I would be skeptical if I reached out to someone and they replied me maybe 4 days later. I'd be like, But then the response was very immediate, and we started talking, discussing everything, price, how I want my teeth to look like. She asked me to send a picture of my teeth, and she sent it to the doctor, and we're doing everything so quickly, which was so convenient for me, because I love, like when I'm doing stuff, I like when things are progressing at the pace I like. So yeah, it was a nice experience. I wasn't skeptical I think obviously as a human you're skeptical before you reach out, but immediately I reached out and I got a response. Everything counts, yeah. Of course. It's human nature to be scared of going somewhere you've never been. But because of the communication I had with Marcela, she made me comfortable, so I trusted her. And even when I got to the hospital, it was right in front of me, but I just couldn't figure it out. And I was so emotional. I called her and she's like, no, don't worry, you go this way. And then immediately I got there, I was welcomed with like warm hearts and a warm welcome. And from that moment on, I was like, I'm in safe hands. Even though I'm out of the country by myself, I felt so safe. And they were female, though. The doctor was female and our assistant was female, so I love female energy, so it was exciting. I feel like I saw her as someone who paid attention to detail, because when I met her the first time and I was telling her what I wanted, and I felt understood, like I felt like she gets it. And when she did my teeth, I think, because it took 2 days, the first time when she did my teeth, like I wanted these little fangs, and I mentioned it in passing, but she made sure that's what I got. And I feel like it was just meant to be. I felt aligned, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can't stop smiling. Can you tell? Well, the thing is, I had a gap, and I didn't feel comfortable in it. So I remember when I was doing my research, I just wanted to do one tooth, but then I was like, I don't know if that makes sense. So I was like, okay, let's start with the top. Plus also I was thinking of my budget at the time. I was like, let's start with the top. I wanted one, but let's do 10 on top and see if I like it. And yeah, that's how it went. They're obsessed with my teeth. They're like, your teeth are so perfect now. And I come from a family where everyone has perfect teeth, and I was the only one with a gap tooth, like with the wonky tooth. So I was always feeling some type of way, but now it's a different story for me. Of course, what? I would recommend to anyone who listens. Getting the top and not the bottom. Because look, the bottom and the top were no longer the same color. The bottom was natural. Of course, she helped me bleach it, but she's also against bleaching. Since she's a dentist, she knows better. So I did a request for bleaching, and she was like, okay, I'll do it so that the top and bottom match. But something was just not making sense. Like when I would look in the mirror, I'd just be like, okay, I would smile like this, and not show my bottom teeth because they were not the same. And I feel like even though it happened that way, it also helped me to now know exactly how I want my bottom teeth to look like. So it gave me time. I went through emotions of, I love my smile, maybe I should change this. But then I realized, okay, it's the whole reason is the top is perfect, but the bottom is not. So I couldn't see clearly. But now that the top and the bottom are done, everything makes so much sense. I can't even explain how I feel right now. Even when I got the mirror today and I saw the final look, I literally asked Dr. Emma, I had goosebumps in my legs. I had to ask them for a moment to breathe before she continued filing, because I was like, oh my gosh, I look complete now. I feel complete. Yeah. Of course, I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, of course. I'll bring the music to Albania. I'll be shooting a bit of content for my music at the beach. So I've already brought the music to Albania, if I do say so myself. I saw some music videos when I was coming from the airport. The taxi driver was playing me some Albanian music. I'm like, yes, I vibe with this. Yeah, I would collaborate with anyone who's in Albania, who's making music, who's listening. I'd love to reach out to me and let's work. Yes, we'll keep in touch.
Thank you, Lista.
Thank you.